Good morning, grade 5 learners. I hope you are still staying good. Today we have Rme class, and I am Rose Weber, your Rme teacher. We'll continue from where we stopped in the previous or the last class. And today's topic is the formation of the body. Today's topic is the deformation of the body. And the deformation of the body is simply ways we destroy human body, the ways we destroy our body as human. The Christians believe that the body of every human being is a temple of God, that God created us in his image and likeness. And for that reason, we have to be very careful. We have to take very good care of ourselves because God lives in us. The Muslims as well and the traditionalists, they all believe that God created human being and he created us on the last day of his creation. And for that reason, we have to be very careful when we handle or how we handle ourselves. And we deform our body in so many ways. We deform our body for so many reasons. Some of the reasons are we think changing the look of our body makes us more beautiful. Some are the culture of wherever we come from. There are so many reasons why our body is being changed for whatever reasons. There are so many. We destroy the body, which is also known as deforming the body. Some of those ways we deform the body includes tribal marks. Tribal marks are situations where we give ourselves marks on the face in particular, depending on where we come from. We do that at times because of culture. The culture demands that we give ourselves tribal marks for identification reasons, so that wherever we go and you have that particular mark, we all know you are from certain areas. We all know that you are from certain regions. People in the northern part of Ghana have these tribal marks. Most of them have tribal marks to identify that they are from the northern part of Ghana. We also have tribal marks because we want to look beautiful. So we change the look on our faces by giving ourselves marks on the face to look beautiful. And I said for identification, and also tribal marks are given for health challenges. Some of these marks are given on the body or on the face, and certain drugs are used or applied, traditional drugs, herbs, herbs are added to the tribal mark for some illness reasons, to cure certain illnesses. We also deform the body, number 2, by bleaching. Bleaching is whereby we use chemicals or special creams to change the color of our skin because we think it will look better. For example, where a dark lady or a dark boy or a dark girl, dark in complexion, now wants to look very fair, he has to now use certain chemicals, certain creams, soap to change the color of the body. It's also deformation of the body, which is bleaching of the body, changing the color of the body to something else. We deform the body also by tattooing. Tattooing is drawing having drawings on our skins. Having drawings on our skins. These drawings can take in the form of, depends on what you like. And they are permanent drawings. Most of them are permanent drawings. Some of them actually are temporary, but majority of them are permanent. When they are fixed, they are fixed. Some of these drawings include animals of different category, fishes, birds, whatever is the choice. Then some stars, sun, it depends. Anything can be drawn or tattooed on the skin. Is a way of spoiling the skin because most times they are permanent, they cannot be erased. So it's a way of deforming the body, human body. Number 4, piercing. Piercing, this is the act of creating holes on certain parts of the body. We create holes on certain parts of the body. These parts of the body include the ears, where we pierce holes, we put holes on our ears. Some of us will put it on the nose, we put it on top of the eyes, the eyelid. We even pierce our lips. We pierce all parts of the body. It's a way of deforming the body. God has created us in his image and likeness. And so it's very wrong of us to deform what God has created, to change it as if we know better. So this brings us to the topic, the end of the topic, deformation of the body. To go back on it, I said deformation of the body is changing the pattern or the look of the body, how God has created us. We change it by tribal marks, by bleaching, by tattooing, by piercing. And there's a fifth one, there's a fifth one here, which is female genital mutilation. Female genital mutilation, which is also known as FGM. This is a process where the clitoris of a girl child is being cut off for whatever reason. The clitoris is found you find the clitoris in the vagina of every girl child. So the clitoris is now taken off when that child grows up or when it's born. Some tribes, especially in the northern part of Ghana, they do that. They take it off when the baby is just 7 days old, or when the girl child has grown up. And they do that for so many reasons, which is very, very wrong. There are so many disadvantages. The child can bleed to death. It causes illnesses. They can be contaminated. The objects they use in doing these cuttings can be contaminated, which eventually will lead to the death of the child. So it's another way of deforming the body, which is completely wrong. So deformation of the body is changing or destroying parts of the body, like I said earlier. So now we'll have an exercise. Exercise 7. Exercise 7 is mention and explain 5 ways we deform the body. Mention and explain 5 ways we deform the body. I've listed some of them. You can pick any one. You can still have a think very well and find out different ways you can deform the body, and just give me 5 of them. We'll meet in the next class. Please send your answers to my WhatsApp line. We'll meet in the next class. Stay blessed. Thank you. Bye-bye.